Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video, and this is one that nobody except for one specific person, one of my more recent patrons, Bylov, wanted me to get to. He really likes Armored Core 6. I know nothing about Armored Core. He really wanted me to listen to Steel Haze Rusted Pride. This has been in the list for like a week now, and he keeps like prodding me like, you gonna get to it? It's just like, yes. So here we are, finally getting to it. Of course, I don't know what the feel overall of this song may be. I did get a description from him about just some details of the game and this song specifically and where it kind of fits. So at least I'm starting with some information, but I've never even seen Armored Core played before. So I don't really know what it is other than guns, question mark? I don't know. So without further ado, let's get to it, shall we? Let's go. Ooh. Alright. I was about to turn up the audio again. The organ. Very white noisy. I've talked about texture before on various songs, but this song is texture. I feel like somebody put a white noise filter over this song and just kept cranking it up. There's so much noise. Now everything's kind of syncopated too, so that's making my brain confused. I keep trying to like find where the one is and I can't figure it out. I'm trying to count it out and I can't. I mean, this is a 4, but having the extra percussion helped that out. Before that, there was like no real structure happening. Can't really understand the lyrics. There's just there's dissonance in this noise. I'm having a hard time trying to figure this song out, actually. That was a lot. That was a lot. I'm gonna have to take a second to like process my thoughts on that one. So after sitting here and thinking about it for a second, I think the reason that my mind is confused is because of all of the noise in there. And if I were to strip that down and kind of break apart what it is, it feels like mechanical rhythms, just a lot of noise in it. It's exactly what it's trying to be. So I've got to assume that with that thought process and the picture that was on screen, that this game is probably a mech game of some sort, like a RTS or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it definitely gives that energy off. I'm processing internally all of these electronic, mechanical rhythms that were being played through there. It was very aggressive, very much unapologetic, I guess is probably the best word. I felt like while listening to it, I was getting stressed out. And while that might just be my own perception of what I was hearing, I feel like that might be intentional as well, which is interesting if so. There are actually certain frequencies and wavelengths that you can play sound in that just make the human mind process in a very unique, specific way. Like, there are frequencies out there that can literally trigger your paranoia in the average person, and this is pretty much the case for most emotions on that spectrum. So it's really cool to think that maybe they were doing that sort of thing. Even if by accident, I feel like it to a degree is. There's something really neat about the song being so busy, so aggressive, so confusing, that fits with that war aesthetic. Where like you have this heavy machinery and the music is playing to that and the stress of war, and that sort of thing is really intelligent when you're making a song, and I think that that is super cool. Bylov also provided me with the original version of this song, Just Steal Haze, whereas this is like an addition to that song. It's kind of a remix in a way that plays in a different part of the game. And I did listen to that in between when I was trying to piece together my thoughts. And that one is a lot more synth heavy. It's not quite as busy and full of just sound. There's a little bit less and there's more structure between it. So there's more synths, there's more general percussion, it has more of a melody. And while this one definitely does take from that, you can hear the motif being played in this if you've heard both versions. But this one is just so much more menacing, I guess is another really good word for it. It feels stressful, and that is probably very on brand. I have to assume as much. If so, claps. Very well done. Playing into those emotional ties that the music is trying to press in a game about something as stressful as war and strategy would make sense. As far as the song goes, serving its exact purpose, I think it's doing that very well. Would I listen to it myself in spare time? Probably not. It really doesn't do that type of thing for me. But it's kind of similar to how the songs from Millie for like Project Moon stuff that I've heard are really pretty songs, but I probably would never add them to a personal playlist. Not because they're bad, but because they serve their purpose to a degree that it's like I feel like they only need to belong in that space for me. But yeah, I think that's about all I've got to say on this one. It was kind of a weird roller coaster to figure this one out and like really rack my brain on opinions to say here, because this one had a lot for me to process through in post. But all in all, if you like this video and you want to see more of them, I know Bylov's probably pretty happy I finally got to this song, but if you have any more songs you want me to listen to, by all means leave them in the comments and I will try to get to the ones that are the most popular. And if you want to follow me and support me, you know how to do all that, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!